Welcome back. Been out this morning trying to help my neighbor a little bit. He had some stuff he needed done in his driveway this morning, and so I went and helped him move some rock around a little bit. Got that knocked out, but what I really want to do today is work on the cow fence a little bit. I want to go out there, and it's about time to plant these two pastures with the rye again, and it's aggravating trying to get around these cows, trying to get a tractor through the gates without them come up and worrying you and wanting something to eat every minute. So what I want to do is I want to go cut another gate into this fence behind the house over here by the trucks, so I can just drive through and not have to worry about cows being in and out of the way. But the first thing I need to do is go over there and get these cows behind the house out of that pasture so I can work on the fence. So I'm gonna see if I can't con them into coming over here without any feed or anything, so I can shut that gate. And they're already mewing, so maybe it's gonna fool them into coming on over here where I'm at. Alright, Elsie and Bella's over here already, so let's see if we can get the rest of that crowd to come on over here and see. Maggie, what are you doing? I don't know, they ain't even looking at me yet. Hey, cows. If I walk here to the goat pen, they might follow here and think I'm getting ready to feed up or something, but I don't know. Oh, Elsie, she's heading toward the other gate already. She must know what I'm doing. Them other two ain't even raised their head up and looked at me yet. Well, them two are coming. There comes Mama Cow. She's wanting to start walking this way, but she ain't sure yet. What you doing, Bella? You know I'm trying to trick you, don't you? Them other two just ain't coming out here. Right, they're gonna stay out there. Sure need y'all to come out of that pasture so I can work on the fence. I know y'all be in the way if I don't. Y'all excited? Y'all ain't gonna be too excited when you find out I ain't got no feed. But I need y'all to come on over here so I can work on that fence. But I'm gonna feed y'all this afternoon though. Bella. Here comes everybody. Here comes everybody. Y'all come on. Hey, Mama Cow. You doing all right this morning? There they come. Well, I conned them into coming into the corral panel, so they can be mad for just a minute. Don't eat the string there. Don't eat those string. I got that. I'm gonna go shut that gate and see if I can work on the fence some today. I'll be back. I'm gonna feed y'all later on. I ain't gonna leave you in there too long. I'm gonna shut this gate. While I'm on the way to shut the gate, I will give y'all some news that we don't even want to talk about really, but old Squirt, the little baby calf that's back here with all these, and the little mama cow that had a slaughter date, but we decided to not care since she got bred back. Well, little Squirt had been doing good. Kim noticed a few days ago that she kind of got down and really wasn't looking as good as she had been. She'd been eating feed, drinking water, eating hay, still nursing with her mom and everything, but she kind of started getting down the last few days. So Kim had been giving her some electrolytes, and we've been giving her some LA200 and some other stuff, trying to get her pet back up like she ought to be. But yesterday morning when I left to go to work, her and Maggie was laying here in the pasture, and Maggie's been a good dog. She's been laying with her the whole time, kind of keeping an eye on her, knowing she didn't feel good. So the other morning I got up and leave, go to work, and I could see them in the pasture, and I could tell she didn't look exactly like she ought to. So a little while later, Kim called me at work and said that she saw Squirt laying in the pasture and gonna go check on her. And sure enough, she came here and checked on her, she had died. And so my neighbor came, helped her get her and take care of her. And so kind of hate it, but sometimes when you got animals and livestock, stuff like that, we thought she might have had coccidia or something, but we've had some that's had that before, and give them some electrolytes and some vitamins and some LA200 shots and different things like that, and they've kind of come around and been okay. But she was kind of puny from the start, and she couldn't overcome it. So I hate it. The mama cow, she was a good mama cow. She been calling for her, and she knows that she's gone. So, but that's just things that happen sometimes here. So let me see if I can go and get this gate closed and start working on the fence today. Before I go put the tractor back up, I'll show y'all some of the garden. We got a few things coming up already. Our spinach ain't really coming up that great yet. I think what happened was after we planted it, we had that big heavy rain, and I think it may have packed it in too deep to the ground. But let me show you right here what Kim's got coming up on this side. She's got her cucumbers coming up pretty good. I know she's got some pickling and some regular cucumbers loaded up in here, and not exactly sure what else she's got on these 2 rows. I know some of those are kind of hit and miss too, though. I don't know. Now those are coming up pretty good. They're doing really good, but now it got real cold here last night, and they're supposed to have a frost maybe about 3 or 4 nights from now coming up. So don't know how they're gonna do when the frost hits them. But this row's coming up really good right now. But here's a little bit of spinach that's coming up, and that that's coming up looks good, but it's very few and far between. Like I say, you got a row here that's got a lot of dead spot in it, then you got some that's popping up right there, and like I say, just that heavy rain, I guess, just packed some of them too deep in the ground where they won't come back up. Need to come here and plow too, but like I say, got some over there coming up that's kind of doing a little bit better. I forgot what it is she's got planted on that row. I can't remember. She planted something over there too, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But since it's the late season, it's starting to get a little cooler. I think I'm gonna go ahead, while I got the tractor out, I got the cultivator hook behind it. All these rows that we're not gonna use, instead of leaving them piled up like that all through the winter, I'm gonna go ahead and smooth them out and get it leveled back out like it needs to be, ready for next year. And but the old piggies, they're having a good time over here by the garden, and they sure are growing. They've got feed every minute, and they eat all the time. Matter of fact, I gotta get another bag right now, I think, for them. They have shouldered this little pen here up, but I don't care. When we get these topped out, ready to go off, I'm gonna move this hog pen anyway. I got an idea where I want to put it at, but it's fine for right now where it's at. Also, probably gonna move our little chicken coop here in the front. The main reason we got them here right now is because of our water source right here. Hopefully, when I get the chance, I'm gonna go back there where that cow shelter is. On that right side, I'm gonna move the fence over and move the hog pen and the chicken coop down there, I believe. Just got to get some water run to it, and but that won't be too bad. That's not, from here to down yonder ain't, well, it's a regular ways, but it's not terrible. We can run water lines that far, and might be the next project to add on to all the other projects that we got. So before I take the tractor back, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. Get these rows here leveled out that we're not gonna use, and get it smoothed out and looking halfway decent. There you go, that looks a whole lot better. We just didn't have time to get it all done this year, but it's ready for next year. So we'll get what we got coming up over there, and I think there's a few things extra she wanted to plant. I can't remember what she said now, but I left a few extra rows just in case she wanted to do something. About 5, 6 extra rows, 5 rows. So that way if she does want to plant something else, we got room. Hey, piggies. Alright, let's see if I got everything I need. I got 4 fence stretchers. Alright, let's look at these right here before we get started. Make sure everything's what I need. There we go. Well, I'm not going to use these right here. I guess I could though. I'm just gonna do like I normally do. But boy, that spring don't look like it's nowhere like them other ones used to be. I don't know if that's gonna stretch that far or not. It says it will, but I don't know. And there's the handle. So I'm gonna go ahead and thread the handle on there first, because these sure don't look like the other ones I used to have. Doggone, they got my finger. I sure hope that stretches like it's supposed to. It don't. It ain't as long as them other ones we used to get. I guess we'll try them and see what they do. That's all I got right now. So I guess one of the first and most important things is did I remember turning the electric fence off? Yeah. All right, that's good. So now when I had this hooked in, that's gonna go there and this is gonna go there. I wonder if I'll cut that line, if it's gonna go every which way. I hope not. So I'm gonna try to cut it about right here. We're gonna do the top one first. Then I'm gonna try to make this right here to where it will go back around. Good, that heel tension right there. So we're gonna let that go for the time being. See if I can bend this right here back around to where I need it. Where's it, Bella? You wonder what I'm doing? All you know is you're cut off that other pasture and you can't get in there and eat that grass. Which that grass is about going anyway, so we're gonna get you fixed up to where you'll have plenty to eat here, maybe throughout the winter. Go ahead and hook one of these up, see if it's gonna work or not. All right, let's see if it's gonna stretch that far. I hope it does. Well, it did. That'll work. Ain't quite like well, it's gonna work. That's fine. At least that will work. So, all right, just do 3 more. I think that'll be fine. It ain't as good as the other ones I had before, but it'll be okay. It'll work. So, hang this back up here out of the way so won't be in my way when I work on the other ones. That'll work. All right. Well, let's just do 3 more. We'll be in business. Well, I believe that'll work. I think that'll do. A little different what the other ones are, but I do like these handles better. These handles they're plastic, but they're a pretty thick, heavy plastic, so maybe they won't dry rot and break like those over there do all the time, but if they do, I replace them. So now let's go back and put my stretchers in, because I got it pretty tight already on that fence over there, but over time it's gonna get slack again, so let me go ahead and put them stretchers in while I got time. These right here are a little bit different than what I had before. Of course, these came off online somewhere or another, and these won't fit my tool like them other ones did, but I can take this D-ring out, or this little thing here out, I hope, and I think I can use this other square end, that's what it's for anyway, so. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. All right, so let's get these two apart. I'm gonna probably put them about midway in. Let's see if we can get these put in real quick. All right, I think that'll work. That's got it tightened back. Uh-oh, got a problem. How in the world did that happen? Okay, whew. There we go. It kind of got tangled up a little bit, but that'll work. All right, I think that'll work. That'll be fine right there. There, need to tighten them up just a little bit. There we go. I think that'll work. Now I can get into the pasture and ditch that field and not have to worry about trying to get the cows locked up and keep them out of the way. Phew. What are y'all doing in here? Hey, hateful. I see you throwing your head in it. Y'all need worming. I got to worm y'all today. There they come. All of them. Look out. There he is. They think there's feeding there. There ain't no feeding there yet. There ain't no feeding there yet. Need to spray you. Y'all need spraying and worming. Them dead blame flies. I thought it'd get cold enough last night, them flies would go away. I don't know if they're ever gonna leave or not. Alright, it's too early. I'm not gonna feed you yet, because when I feed you, I need to worm you. Gotta get see if I got enough worm or not. False alarm. What are you doing?
I didn't know it did all that.
Did all what?
It'll turn like different stuff.
Hmm.
It picks up pretty good out here. I can use that in the barn out yonder. I bet it picked up better than that other video.
I don't know. You had any customers today?
Yeah. A couple.
I got to get some power on out here sometime or another.
Power.
You done got too much stuff in here. We got to paint, get the power cut on. And you've already got all this stuff already in here.
Well, I have to take stuff down this finished market days. It ain't gonna be long.
Who's gonna help you load all this mess up?
I'll have to load it up. I'll just have a trailer ready.
Mm-mm-mm.
Put them in boxes and load it up. Some new Christmas wreaths. Frost greenery with a nutcracker ribbon on it. That would go with perfect with a nutcracker flag or a signature sign. And I also have mailbox covers to match. Anybody that loves nutcracker? And then here's a beautiful greenery, just a green color greenery with traditional velvet red ribbon with gold on it.
Well, it don't feel too bad in here today. It was cold enough last night. It feels hot in here today.
It's good in here right now.
Gotta get the porches built on.
Yeah. Get it looking like a little store.
Yeah.
Start stopping
Get the
there.
power on.
Get us a sign out there. And I'll have it arranged, probably have it arranged differently once we get everything going. Right now it's just temporary. Gotta get some blinds though.
Well, you got to measure. Have you measured for me yet?
And I think they're like 20, I don't know how long, you don't just measure from in here.
Yeah, measure from the inside it there.
I think
So
it's like 28 and a half or something.
measure from the inside and the width and the length, and then we'll know. We need to get one for that door too, I reckon.
I need to get some, keep the sun from shining in here right now.
What does it say it is? About what, 29 inches?
Yeah, about 5.
Oh, I can't see. Well, 29
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah.
That's the most it can be.
Yeah.
And how far is it on that side? There's the mailman. 28 by 34 and a half.
Yeah.
So, what'd I say? What's the top one? What, 28 3/4? Yeah. We'll write that down so we don't forget when we go to town. We'll look and see what they got. And then you want 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
I gotta bring a notepad out.
1, yeah, 3, and you need to measure the door too, see how big it is.
What is that, 28
28 3/4
wide?
by, it was 34 and a half, but probably do like a
Probably not
35
Yeah, so you can,
if they got those.
yeah.
Well, measure that window on the door, see how much it is. Gonna need to put one above it. Just measure the top of that seal right there, 24 by
37 and a half.
probably do, if they got a 38, probably do a 38. Which they should have, I reckon, I don't know.
Say 24 and a half.
Yep, 24 and a half by 38. You probably need to get some kind of curtains to hang on them 2 rooms right there, like a shower curtain right at the top where you can slide curtains back and forth.
Yeah.
I need to go check see how much warmer I got. I need to do that first because I got to get them warm today. So I'm gonna go check see how much warmer I got. Go on in now. About to run over now. You big tail. I had it bag for them donkeys. Ha. 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 Get out of here. Ha. Shh. Hush. Hush. Going in there. Go ahead. Shh. Shh. Ha. Maybe sit right there. All right, got Betsy. Spit of sun. It ain't going nowhere. There's there right there. All right, that's all in. See if I can catch all three of these while they're still eating. Help me remember which ones I get now, because they're not marked and I can't tell them apart hardly. That's a little heifer cow. And get that one on the other side, that's the other heifer, and then we do the bull.
Yeah. How much you give them?
I'm giving him about 500 worth. There we go. They're taking it better than the big cows do. Now if I can sneak it around him, get him.
He ain't quiet. I wouldn't give him quiet 500.
There we go. Oh, I got you. Thought I was gonna get kicked. All right, that's everybody. For back, for up here anyway.
The cat's right there. Grab that cat.
I get. I need to fill it back up before we get there anyway, because
Yeah.
won't be enough to get them all back there. Get on back now. All right, there's a fence there. I don't want to get in the fence. Try to remember who I got now.
Which one did you just get?
They may change up on me in a minute.
Is that the bull calf?
No, that's mama cow, I think. Okay. Like I say, I can't hardly tell.
Yeah, Elsie's over here.
Yeah, bull calf's over there.
Yeah, bull calf's over here.
So this is the other heifer.
Other female. Yeah. Now you got Bella, Elsie, and the bull calf.
So I'm gonna reach over. Bull calf's gonna be the hardest to get, so I'm gonna reach over over here and get him. Cause he needs it. He looks kind of rough. No. Move that way some more, I can't reach him. There we go. All right, that's all of them except for these two nothings. Back on it. Oh, Bella, she might weigh more than 500. I bet she does. She probably weighs about 7. Give her a little bit more.
Give her enough to clean her out if she's got anything.
It's swatting my cup. I'm gonna get a little bull cap just a little bit more because he looks puny. I don't want to overdose my big cutie.
How much you give him?
I give him about 700 pounds worth. Because he looks kind of puny. Here, hold it right there. There you go. That'll get you feeling better. Book!
Oh, that's so cute.
I know she will. That's why I'm right here. Hateful thing. Maggie, you want me to worm you too? Let me worm you too? Well, we decided to take a little road trip today. We kind of run across some good luck here a while back, about a week ago. Some friends of ours and a lady that Kim used to work with at the courthouse got talking, and we didn't know it, but she's actually, her and her husband has got a hay field. And there was a guy that's tended it for years and years and years, and unfortunately he passed away, I think, last year. And so she asked him the other day, said, hey, can y'all use a hay field? And said, well, yeah, as many bales of hay as we get every year for the cows and all. So decided we'd ride out here and take a look. Kim came out here the other day and took a look at it, and it had grown up pretty bad. And so had another friend of ours last, Thursday?
Yeah.
Sometime or another.
Yeah.
He's got hay cutting equipment, and he came out and cut it for us. I'm just gonna let it dry out, and hopefully next week he'll get it baled for us. So figure come here, and I hadn't never been here to take a look at it yet, so figure come here today and kind of look around and see what I already got. But it's a good sized hay field. I don't know if these.
It got growed up. So
It got overgrown, and
next year it'd be better.
so next year it's gonna be a lot better. But it had kind of got overgrown a little bit, but it's still some good hay. That's gonna make some good hay. Them cows will enjoy eating that. So, and it's drying out pretty good. So it won't be. Maybe he'll get it baled next week. I know he's got a lot of. He's got how many acres of hay did you say he's got?
Over 100 and something acres.
So he's got a lot of hay. He's trying to cut and bale right now
There's
too,
that
and he's just
right
kind of doing this as a favor for us, and we appreciate it. Like I say, this is outside of Four Oaks, close to where Ken's mama lives at, and so it's a little bit of a ride for us, but it's not terrible. Like I say, how many acres do you think it is? About 5 or 6 acres?
About 5, little.
Around 5 acres. So I don't know how much hay they're gonna get out of this field, but we're gonna find out hopefully next week when he bales it. It's got some coastal Bermuda in it, and like I say, when it comes back up, it's gonna be pretty. Well, it's not bad looking hay right now.
It's got a little broom straw in it.
Got a little broom straw in it where it hadn't been cut like it needed to.
It only been cut one time this year, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, but this is not bad. It's gonna be all right. So, yep, it's gonna be a good field, I think.
It'll be all right for cows to eat.
Oh, yeah. I'm just glad we got a hay field.
Yeah.
Never thought we'd get a hay field. I knew we didn't have room in the house to have one with the pastures and all, but can't beat it. I'm glad she mentioned it when she did.
Yeah. Well, Kevin come and delivered him some okra, and that's how he found out.
Yeah, just happened to come up in conversation. Well, we've been at her house a few times, but didn't know who owned all the property around here, and lo and behold, come to find out, they did this part right here anyway. We'll see how it turns out when the man comes and starts baling it. Well, that's gonna be a pretty good hay field, I believe. Like I say, next week the man gets here and starts getting it baled up and get it hauled back to the house, but it's gonna work out pretty good. So I reckon we're gonna wrap it up right here. Again for this week. At least we got the fences cut in, and got to get her next week and start getting that pasture ready to plant that rye, and maybe get some hay moved in next weekend too, hopefully. Get a few loads carried home anyway, because I don't know how many bales we got out of this field, but it's going to be more than a couple loads, I think. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up here again for this weekend. Try to get things ready for the new week starting out. And again, we appreciate you joining us. Tell your friends and neighbors to come see us, and we sure hope to see y'all again on the next video.